A lot of Americans don't know about this dude, but he really the reason why America became America. Like, he was standing on business for real. Well, riding on business, but let me explain first. So, back in 1776, June 7th to be exact, Richard Henry Lee, this dude right here, he was from Virginia. He was a delegate to the Continental Congress in Philly, which is basically the head government of all the colonies, like how we got the head government of all the states today. And said, the crown, not it, bruh. Let's do our own thing. So then Congress was like, whoa, 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 that's a big move. Let's go ahead and put a pin in it. We gonna revisit that thought in a couple weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all all think about it, and we're gonna come back to that. Okay. Back then, each colony voted on the majority opinion of their delegates. So these are the 13 colonies. This one colony in particular ended up being the deciding factor in declaring independence from Great Britain. Now, this colony was called Delaware, and Delaware had 3 delegates to the Continental Congress. So remember these names: Thomas McKean, George Reed, and Cesar Rodney. CR was not only a delegate to Congress, he was also a general in the Delaware militia and a speaker on the Delaware Assembly, which is basically like the Delaware lawmaker people. So I guess you could say he wore a lot of hats or whatever. Now, Delaware's governor was a man named John Penn, but he wasn't just any man. No, he was a royal. Then on June 15th, Cesar Rodney, he throws this little meeting and he's like, the crown, pfft, not it. Hey, yo, John Penn. And John Penn was like, huh? CR was like, here go a box. Go pack up that office. It's mine now. Oh, yeah, and tell your wife she's welcome anytime, I love. Because I'm the governor now, Buki. Mwah. This was known as Separation Day in this colony, which is now known as the state of Delaware. Now, July 1st comes and Congress is ready to vote, but they want everyone in agreement. 9 colonies were in favor, but South Carolina and Pennsylvania were like, nah. And New York sat this one out completely because they were all like, baby, please, I did you wrong. You did me wrong. I'll take you back, baby, take me back. Like, they just wanted to fix things with the crown, and like they wanted to be cool with Great Britain again. Like, New York was really trying to, be like, okay, let's be grown, let's be big girls about it. They not fucking with you, but we could probably make things right. Without New York, it came down to 12 colonies voting, but Delaware couldn't cast their vote because Reed was like, nah, and McKean was like, yeah, and they needed Cesar Rodney at this point. Now, remember how I said Cesar Rodney had all these different roles, like he could wear all these different hats? Well, he was actually back home in Delaware dealing with some loyalists. And loyalists are people that wanted to remain under the crown. But these loyalists were actually starting a riot. Now, I can't go ahead and post all the pictures and stuff, but just Google them because something's happening right behind my head. Keep in mind, this is all happening on July 1st. So Congress is just like, if Cesar Rodney could get down here by tomorrow and cast his vote, we can move forward then. Now, to y'all, Dover, Delaware to Philly is just 80 miles. That's like an hour, 30 minutes if my mama driving. But this is back then, so that really took about 18 hours. And he couldn't just hop in his Mustang GT. That real horsepower. Make things better, it was a bad thunderstorm too. So dude had asthma and cancer. So he really shouldn't have even been out there like that, to be honest with you. You also got to think about it too. Like, it's 1776, like they don't got no good bridges to cross. The cobblestone roads. The ferries is mad dangerous back then. It's a thunderstorm. You also got to change horses. So it really was an arduous task. So while Cesar Rodney is taking his ride, South Carolina right here finally is just like, you know what? The crown real lame for real. Let's be independent. So then on July 2nd, the day of the vote, because they postponed it, that's when Pennsylvania is just like, you know what? Team Independence, we rocking with it now. We see the vision. So now it's the afternoon of July 2nd now, right? So Cesar Rodney pulls up in his boots and spurs, which apparently you're not supposed to do that. I don't know. I'm not a horse person. I don't know nothing about that at all. Cesar Rodney and McKean, they look at Reed, they go, yeah, Delaware, we vote for freedom. So the Lee resolution ended up being passed with a 12-0 vote. And you're like, well, there was 13 colonies. What you mean? Well, like I said, New York decided to sit this one out because, like I said, they wanted to fix things with Great Britain. Now, the same day that New York decided to sit this one out because they was like, oh, we're going to fix things with the crown. Tell me why British troops pull up to Staten Island. It was like, yo, y'all thinking for yourselves now, huh? Huh, pay me, don't play me, baby. We got smoke. What's up with it? What's up with it? On July 9th, New York was just like, oh, I'm tired, bro. I keep trying with you. You were supposed to be my cinnamon apple. We fucking loved you, bro. We could have been a thing. But look, now we team independent, so what's up? What's really good now? What's up? What's up with it, bro? We tried. So really, they only needed 12 states because remember, New York was going to sit this one out. But since British pulled up to Staten Island, they was just like, you know what? Maybe we do need an actual own government over here because it's not working with y'all. We tried. We really tried. You're supposed to be my cinnamon apple, you know? But it didn't work out. So now, since New York was like, we gonna join y'all, now they have 13 colonies now. So instead of having 12 colonies, they ended up making 13 because New York finally decided to say, okay, yeah, we fucking with y'all.